So aesthetically, the station is it's a Chateau-esque style or Gothic revival. It will be the single Gothic revival or Chateau-esque style building in all of Pottstown, as far as we know, ever. To kind of briefly summarize what Chateau-esque is, most people are really familiar with the famous house Biltmore down in Asheville, North Carolina. It was built by George Vanderbilt in 1893, really quintessential Chateau-esque, and that building really laid heavy inspiration for us when designing the Pottstown station. The interior is going to be highly ornamented. It's going to be focusing really on the Gothic revival and French styles on the interior, so lots of heavy wood. It's going to feature quarter-sawn oak floors, marble floors. We actually have the interior from an 1890s chapel out of Paris, which is all carved quarter-sawn oak, and we were lucky enough to actually purchase this when the building was dismantled a couple years ago. So we have several of the elements from that chapel are going to be used inside the Pottstown station to really give it a look of real, history and authenticity.
They are working on the dormer windows on the inside right now. That's basically a third story. So they're doing the interior dormer window woodwork, and then below that there's, I think it's a 4 to 5 feet piece crown molding going below that as well.
It's all very instinctual. I just know kind of what I want to do. I know what pieces go where, what sizes, and everything that it would take to put it together. And like I said, I do draw inspiration from a lot of things, but it's just kind of instinctual to know how to incorporate it. And how just, to make it look good.
The status of the station now is we're ready to start the tower section of the station. It'll be the left side as you look at the face of it. And right now we're in the process of designing the structural steel.
The tower is going to be really exciting. The overall height of the tower is going to be a little over 100 feet high when it's complete. Again, going to be high Gothic revival Chateau-esque style. It's going to be capped with a really decorative glazed roofing tile. It's actually the same roofing tile that's on the Plaza Hotel in New York City. It's called a Gustavino tile. Above that, it's going to be crested with a really ornate copper and ironwork roof topper. It'll be one of the tallest points in all of Pottstown, and we're going to have a conference room up on the 3rd floor, so hopefully we'll just have views all over the place.
All the wood lam beams that go structurally for the building are on site right now, so we are ready to move forward with that. It's just in an engineering phase right now.
We have a large sweeping terracing staircase that's going to lead from the Pottstown station down to Memorial Park, so it'll have a direct connection from the station to the Memorial Park and all the festivities. We'll have a beautiful plaza on the north side of the station, featuring a fountain, statuary, and a very ornate stone belvedere that'll have just commanding views of the park. So the ideal plans are eventually we will actually sell tickets and depart from both Boyertown and Pottstown. When we have special events going on in the Memorial Park area, we'll actually reverse our normal route and we'll actually depart from Pottstown, go to Boyertown, and back. So we'll have lots of parking, we'll have the ability to sell souvenirs and tickets right in the Pottstown station.
Now, Pottstown does have some beautiful historic buildings, but we're going to try to top that, and it's going to be right next to Memorial Park, which will be a nice corner piece on King Street, so I'm excited for it.
If you've ever visited the Colebrookdale Railroad, chances are you've noticed the tall black crane standing at the corner of Washington and 3rd Streets. Maybe you assumed it was used back in the day to unload cars. It was. But what you may not realize is that this crane may be unique in all the world. It was likely built in 1867 by the Phoenix Iron Company of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. It was the solution to a very big problem: how to support heavy structures. The solution? An iron version of a Greek column. Riveting together 4, 6, or 8 pieces of C-channel together in a circle, could handle much heavier loads than a single cast or hollow column. And thus, the Phoenix column was born. It became famous and was used in construction of not only cranes, but about 800 bridges across the country. But this crane in the Colebrookdale Railyard is probably the last of her kind still standing. And not only that, she works. The Colebrookdale Railroad Preservation Trust honored this Lady Phoenix of Boyertown by using her restoration to kick off the revitalization of the entire railroad. She's going to continue to guard the corner of Washington Street and 3rd and will become a focal point of the rail yard as it also grows into not only parking for the train, but a community event center as well.
So this weekend on the railroad, on Saturday, we will be offering our rail bikes at 10 a.m. That's bikes that ride on the rails, exactly what it sounds like. That goes off at 10, followed by a 1 o'clock Doodlebug departure. That's a 2-hour excursion leaving from Boyertown, takes you to Pottstown and return with historic narration. And then we have a 6 p.m. dinner train. 3-course meal starts off with salad and bread, followed by either chicken parm or pasta primavera, and finished with a cheesecake dessert. On Sunday, we will have our 10 a.m. rail bikes again, and a 1 o'clock lunch train. Same menu, salad and bread, followed by chicken parm and the pasta primavera, finished off with cheesecake dessert.